what's happening, guys. I'm back to do another lesson, this time for F6 was 9 from Jimi Hendrix's Axis album. For this song, there are a lot of different ways to play the chords in this as you go, because Hendrix, you know, played so many variations of the chords in this as he went during the song. But I'm just going to be showing you, like the main chord changes in the song. During the first verse, in the beginning, you're going to start with E power chord down at the 7th fret, and you're going to actually start with your first finger is barred at the 7th, all across from the A string down, and you're gonna start with just your first finger barred, and you're gonna add your ring finger down at the 9th. After you play you're gonna slide from the 7th, or from the 5th to the 7th on the low E to the 5th of the A. You're gonna, with your ring finger, slide down to the 7th, and then with your first finger come to the 5th of the A. Do that again. This is what he's playing during the verses. But instead of playing, I don't know, the way I do it is, instead of just doing this each time, sometimes I'll play an E9th or E9. Okay, and then for the chorus, you're gonna play, I don't really know what these chords are, what the names of the chords are, but it's instead of playing, it's in like the key of A to G, G flat, F, E, but instead of playing the bar chords like that, what Hendrix is doing, I believe, is he's playing this shape right here. Which is, your first finger is going to be at the 4th of the G, and your second finger, ring finger, and pinky are going to be at the 5th of the D, B, and high E, and then your thumb is going to be at the 5th of the low E. I'm just going to move this whole shape down to the 3rd, 2nd, and then when you get to the F, you're just gonna bar your first finger across from the D string down, and then with your second finger, you're gonna be at the 2nd fret of the G string, and then with your thumb, of course, you're gonna be at the 1st fret of the low E, and then playing E. So it's going to go from A to G, G flat, F, E, and of course then it goes back into the verse, and during the solo, you're going to be playing I think it's a C9. There's two different ways to play this. You could play it in the first position, like this, or you could play it down here, the same shape that you were just doing for the chorus. You're going to move down to the 8th fret, and then you're going to go to this shape. And there's two different ways to play this change during the chords that he's playing while he's soloing. there's this in the first position in C, or this, and when you're switching to E, this is one shape right here where let's see. So when you're switching from the C ninth, you're going to move down to this shape. And what you're doing for this, your first finger is going to be barred across the D and the G string, D and G strings, and then your ring finger and pinky are going to be at the 7th of the B and high E. Your second finger is going to come over to the 7th of the A. You can play a low E along with it. And this is another position in E down here. And this chord right here, this shape, is your first finger is going to be at the 9th of the G, your second and ring finger are going to be at the 11th of the A and D, your pinky is going to be at the 12th of the B. And then you could just, because it's in E, of course, you could strum the low E and high E with it. Strum all the strings. And then toward the end, when he's doing the outro, the chords that he's playing are, it's a shape like this where you're going to be barring at the 2nd fret from the A string down. And then you add your either your ring finger or your pinky across from the, you'll keep your first finger barred at the 2nd, but below at the 4th fret, you're going to be, with your either ring finger or pinky, you're going to cover from the G string down. And next time, he might play something like this. Just a little bit of a variation. Your second finger is going to be, instead of just barring straight across, you're going to do it this way. Gives it a little bit of a different open kind of ring. And this chord right here, your second finger is going to be the 2nd fret of the A, and you're going to skip down to the G and the B strings with your ring finger and pinky. Just strum all the other strings openly. And then when you are switching, you'll go back to barring, but you'll put your ring finger and pinky on the 4th of the G and B. Alternate it. Then you'll go back to the chorus. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, there's another part where he's singing "White Collar Conservative Flashing Down the Street." part before that's actually before he switches to the C ninth.